So I had every intention of doing this, and I fell off the wagon. I didn't do these as much as I meant to. I um, I wanted to say some things about life and philosophize about the current events, but I kept getting distracted, and then I've had some personal issues that were really bad. That I'm going through personal crisis right now. I have no idea how I'm going to get out of it. Um, it's it seems like it's the time, though. I see so many people having a hard time. I see people, you know, feeling like they need to commit suicide and they don't have anyone to talk to. And I see people's homes being destroyed in wildfires. And there's so many people in a bad situation. And that's not what we talk about. That's not what we focus on. Every day, if you put on the news, if you put everything is just about politics. It's about blaming people for stuff that really doesn't matter. You have celebrities tweeting at you about, voting and this horrible thing and impeaching this one. And in reality, none of that really matters to our lives. And people are suffering every day. People are going through real crisis. People live paycheck to paycheck. Nobody cares about them. Nobody really cares about anybody else. People just want to get on the internet. They want their pictures to be liked. They want to have their tweets retweeted. They just want to say positive things so other positive people can think they're such positive, wonderful individuals. And the fact is, most people's lives really suck right now. And anybody who feels bad about it, anybody who wants it to be over, there's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't make you mentally ill. If a celebrity commits suicide, everybody says, oh, if you have problems, mental illness shouldn't be, what is that commercial that keeps coming on during the movies? Oh, don't die of stigma. Stigma. Because they want people to get help. Well, there's a person just now who put a video up about how he was trying to get help, and he's trying to call, and no matter where he calls, he ends up getting the same, they can't deal with him because, I don't know, he's in the wrong state, or he's from New Jersey but it's New York. And people don't know the reality of anyone's situation. People want to say nice things, they want to give nice advice, but they really don't want to get involved, and they really don't want to know what's going on. The fact is, it's not that simple. Life is hard. A lot of people are going through really tough times. If you watch the news, if you read the newspaper, they don't care about us. They don't talk about us. They don't try to fix our problems. Everything they talk about is a lie and it's nonsense. And it doesn't really affect anybody's life. All this politics stuff, that really has nothing to do with me and you. It doesn't. That's just their narrative because they need you to keep watching, and they want you to come back tomorrow and get on Twitter and tweet about this and tweet about that. In the end, this president doesn't matter that much. The last president didn't matter that much. The president before him didn't matter that much. Unless you really get yourself involved. The average person's life is based on their own circumstances, which has usually to do, if it has to do with government at all, it's local government. It's probably your city. It's probably your state. And what actually happens to you has so little to do with the president unless you're in the armed services and they send you to war. Really, all president could possibly do is come on TV and aggravate you. And that's what he's doing to a lot of people. But it keeps people tuned in, and that's why our media will not get off of it. They won't talk about anything of value. They won't talk about anything that matters. With the wildfires and stuff, they report on it. But I always say, what happened to the people from last time? Even like a month after the last set of forest fires, I said, but what about those people? But what about those people? And the news media never updates you. Like months and months later, they're like, oh, I guess everything's still burnt. They don't care what happens to people. They don't care about the homeless in this country. They don't care about unemployed people. They don't care about underemployed people. They don't care about anything. All they care about is people tuning in, going on Twitter and tweeting about their stories. They want hits. They want advertising dollars. That's what this whole thing is about. Nobody Nobody really cares about anybody right now. If a celebrity dies, like I said, all these nice other celebrities, we don't want you to commit suicide, but they don't know anything about normal people. You have the same ones who tweet about politics, the same ones who would tweet, they're so open-hearted and they love people so much, they want to make sure everybody gets the mental health coverage they need and the care they need, so make sure you call and ask somebody. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. And even if you do, that doesn't mean that person's going to help you. You don't know what kind of idiot doctor you're going to get who just wants to put you on medicine. Or just because somebody went to medical school doesn't make them a lovely person to talk to either. You can't fix everything by tweeting and feeling good about yourself because you retweeted some story does nothing. So people need to start really thinking about how they treat other people. Are you going to listen right now? Are you going to talk to somebody right now? Do you really care? If not, leave them alone. Leave people alone. Help or shut up. And if your help doesn't help, go away. Because there are plenty of people who they think they're helping you and they're just talking down to you. Or they're cutting you down and they make you feel worse and you wish you never spoke to anybody. So please, if you don't care about people, if you don't really care about real problems, if you don't care about the poor, if you don't care about somebody who's struggling, don't act like you do just to get likes on your Twitter feed or your Facebook page or whatever. Just be real. Be real. If you don't care, leave people alone. And for people who need other people, we got to find a way that people can actually talk to each other in public and people can find like-minded people again, the way we used to without the internet and without all this modern convenience. People used to find friends in real life and they used to have people to hang around with who were like-minded. It just seems like nobody is around anybody they have anything in common with. People don't have real friends. They don't have good relationships. We have to just be real. Get back to basics because too many people are suffering too much. And it's a real bad time of crisis. And for anybody to feel like they're alone, that's a lie too. There's so many people who are in such a bad spot and who feel really bad. And there's nothing wrong with you. Your brain is fine if you have a bad situation and you feel bad about it. You don't need to be medicated. You're not mentally ill. Okay? And I really wish we could stop making people think that.